So this video, I'm going to go over the trouble ticket process and the workflow for that is problem management. Um, so currently I'm logged in as a Jira admin. Um, this is the similar to the view that an agent would see, but they won't have this little cog down here. So I'm going to click on that guy. And it's going to give me some options for project settings. And we'll go down to workflows. We currently have a few workflows built, but um, we're going to build probably a couple more. One for the new requirements and enhancement process. Once we have that given to us, we'll take that and implement a workflow to match that process. And then we may do one for account requests. For the CMCC system. We have some of the forms and stuff, but we still need to work out the process with the local site security. Um, so this is a problem issues. We'll follow this problem management workflow. Um, so let me click on this guy, and then this screen is showing us the workflow itself, and these statuses are in the boxes. The status matches exactly what the agent would see and what the customer will see when a ticket's created. It's going to go to an open status, uh, and then the ticket, once it's assigned and pushed to the tier one for investigation using this transition, the agent would begin working the ticket. If they could not fix the problem, they could escalate it to tier two or tier three. There's multiple connectors on these statuses, and these directly relate to options for the agent, to push the ticket around through these different status. Uh, so while a status is just basically a holding place for a ticket, the way these transition from one status to another, it follows these transitions that we've built here. And inside those transitions, there's actually more details and more things you can do. So I'm going to go edit one of those, or we'll look at it. You have to go to edit mode to see those. I'm going to do the investigate, and then I'll select post functions. It's going to bring up a new tab. I have to re-authenticate because this is an option that they want to make sure that only an admin's doing. So you can see here these different individual items that it's going to execute when an agent clicks that investigate T1 transition. It's going to go through these individual steps here. So changing the status in the ticket itself, and um, updating the database, adding comments to the ticket if they were typed in by the agent. But I wanted to show you there's an open close is one in particular that I built from scratch here. Um, so this is just a more textual view of what we were looking at, the workflow drawing before. So I'm going to click on open close, and this is just one of those transitions. Um, this transition in particular was built so that the FSR agent, they could quickly open and close a ticket without going through the whole interface to go from one status to another and filling out things along the way. There'll be one button they can click, and it will bring up uh, a form that has different fields in it. They can put in like the amount of time they've worked, what the resolution was, all these different items that they can fill out in this form. And then they create the ticket, and it will automatically flow through these issues, update everything, and then go to a done status, or a resolve status in a closed with a closed status. So it flows all the way through automatically, and this will save time. Like if there's say someone's working an event and they're so busy they can't go over an open ticket and then have the customer waiting, so they're gonna attend to the customer's needs right away, try hopefully get their problem fixed, and then come back, and then they can enter all these tickets in a much quicker way, So they're not sitting there going through all these different statuses and pages and screens to actually close a ticket that they already know that they open and close all in one swoop. So it's kind of a nice little feature. But that's just an example of some of the modifications we've made to these transitions and how that works. So that is it.